The driver at the wheel of this Fiesta seems to be travelling suspiciously slowly, and yet still can't control the vehicle. Wobbling all over the road, he's lacking in any driving skills whatsoever. Clearly in need of a few lessons, the prospect of negotiating a roundabout is sending him into a panic. Continually stalling, he dolts along at snail's pace, a foot at a time. When he finally discovers the right gear, he screeches off. They're not surprised to find that he hasn't got a licence. In fact, he's never even driven a car before. But judging by his skills, it's probably better he stays off the road. An unmarked police bike spotted these two-wheeled queue jumpers as they went off-road to avoid any delay to their journey. But motorbikes are not the only means of police transport. All at the front of my mind when I became part of a top rally duo, Stewart and Burns.
Burns is one of the top rally drivers in the world, in complete command and control the whole time. Richard, what are you looking out for?
I'm looking out for how bumpy it is, how much grip there is on the surface, anything that could cause me to lose control. And I always know what's coming up, because not only obviously can I see what's coming up, but also we have a crew going in front of us to give us any warning of any changes.
But many drivers aren't in any kind of control at all. They drive far too fast, and they've no idea what might lurk around the bend.
In part 2, why it's lights out for a teenage driver, lunch, and how a tractor had a run-in with the law.
Potato ball, fish stick.
There are 14 events in the World Rally Championship, each with its own particular challenges. From the icy roads of Sweden to the dusty tracks of Africa. Well, today we're on gravel, and I'm with champion driver Robbie here.
Really good rally driver. In Cleveland, they use old-fashioned horses to control football crowds. With a miniature video, suddenly mounted police find themselves in the path of a stolen car. With two teenagers on board, it speeds past them on an estate in Middlesbrough. Officers gallop in hot pursuit. Bizarrely, the driver is eventually found holed up in bed in a nearby house. If he ever wants to drive again, he'll have to take an extended driving test.
Making a pizza.
Yeah, you know when you're...
Oh, right.
Keep it tight, keep it tight. Oh, it all went wrong.
Copy these Dutch tourists and sit right next to the car as if you're out for a Sunday afternoon picnic. And then stand around arguing about what should be done. But it's not just foreign tourists who fail to see the dangers of standing. Astonished officers discover a workman's compressor with a punctured tyre abandoned on a slip road. As they approach, with lights flashing to warn other road users of the hazard, they're amazed to see that there's actually a person crouched down behind it. When the owner arrives with a new tyre, police politely advise him to carry out his repairs in a safer place.
Yeah, not many people have the luxury of a lesson with a guy like Robbie Head, a champion driver. I have, and I'm really grateful. The real tragedy, though, is that far too many people out on the open roads behave as if they've had that lesson, or as if they've got his skills anyway.
Hey? What are you doing walking along here?
I'm just going home.
Do you not think it's a lot safer to be on the back streets?
Not really.
Okay, well...
I don't have a car.